What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a little different video. I wanted to sit down and talk about my fitness journey and how far I've come throughout the past few years, but I also wanted to make these ube pancakes from Trader Joe's. Why not combine both video ideas and put them into one? So today we're gonna be making ube mochi pancakes as I talk about my fitness journey. So we're gonna do 3/4 cup of the mix, 1/3 cup of water, 1 egg. Oh my gosh, it's purple. Oh wait, I think I'm kind of excited for this. And then 1 tablespoon of melted butter. So I'm gonna plop this in here and then microwave it for about like 30 seconds. Add the melted butter and then we will mix. I know mochi has a chewy texture. I really hope these pancakes have the same texture. I don't know if you've tried mochi donuts, but those are probably by far one of my favorite types of donuts. Oh my gosh, I just love how purple this is. Okay, I'm gonna bring you over to the stovetop so that way you can watch me cook. Wait, 1 second, let me grab you. We're grabbing you. Okay, we need to figure out where to put you now. You guys don't care about watching my face, right? We could just, all eyes on the stovetop, right? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're going to turn on the stovetop on medium heat, and then I'll be using non-stick spray so that way the pancakes don't stick. Guys, can you see that? Wait, should I move you closer? Oh wait, that's probably way better. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Look at this color. I love that. Look at that color. Let's spray. I liked how my ADHD kicked so hard. I thought I was gonna talk about my fitness journey as I was making the pancakes, but I could only focus on making the pancakes. So we're gonna talk about it as we taste test. Did you see these pancakes? I'm so excited for these. I'm using light syrup. I don't know the last time I had pancakes. I used to make protein pancakes all the time, but I have no idea when the last time I made one. Okay, first we're gonna taste test and then we'll talk more about my fitness journey. Cheers. Bro, these are good. The chewiness, obviously from the mochi, so good. Wait, can I just make a whole nother video about talking about my fitness journey so I can just finish these? Oh my God, those are so good. What the heck is in here? Wow, that was so easy to make. Okay, highly recommend if you just want a pancake mix around the house. Is this year round that Trader Joe's has ube? I hope so. This is so good. Okay, back to my fitness journey. If you don't know my whole life story, I was in gymnastics growing up. That was all through elementary school. I never did competitions, but I was always prepping for them. Competitions were just really expensive. Don't ask me how much the leotards were because they were just really expensive at the time. And growing up with 4 siblings, your parents aren't gonna buy crap for you. So I had to find a different path in my sports. I would bring up, I played soccer in preschool, but I feel like that just does not count. That was the very first sport I ever played. I think I liked it. I'm not too sure. I can see why I was good at kicking the football when I did flag football in high school. I think it was because I played soccer. I feel like soccer is such a great sport to play when you're little because it just gives you the fundamentals of like running and leg strength and knocking someone over if you need to. No, I'm kidding. But going into middle school, that was when I started to get uncomfortable with the way my body looked. I joined the volleyball team. I actually started doing the volleyball summer camps and I was so bad at volleyball, like so bad. Everyone in the volleyball camp was so good and I wish I had their talent because I was just so bad at it. But then in 8th grade, luckily one of my really good friends in middle school, her name's Deja, we both tried out for volleyball and somehow we both made it in our 8th grade year. Still to this day, I have no idea how, but it was such a fun experience just going through a sport that you're so new to, but going with it with your best friend. I knew Deja since the 6th grade. It made the sport very fun. I always looked forward to going to practices just because she was there. I was such a loner in middle school and kind of high school, so she was probably the only close friend I had through middle school and high school, and she means the world to me, and I appreciate just her being there throughout my whole life because I wouldn't be the bubbly Jenny without her. So if you're watching this, Deja, I love you so much. But then I got into high school. Of course, I tried out for volleyball. I was going to the summer camps at the high school I was going to. Wait. Oh my gosh. Am I allergic to ube? So I was going to the summer camps for volleyball at my high school before I started high school, and that kind of helped just meeting new people. I always feel like you always meet people that aren't in your age group or like grade, so I kind of knew everyone in different grades. It was such a big high school too, where it was just so awkward. Like it wasn't awkward, I was awkward. It was so hard making friends just because the weirdness level I'm at mentally. It was always so nice just having my friend Deja throughout all those years. I know we kind of separated because stopped having classes together, which was pretty hard, but it gave myself time to learn to be alone in a way, because throughout those times I kind of was alone. Anyways, I'm getting off track. After volleyball, there was a weightlifting sport at my high school, and the volleyball coach was the coach for that. She always suggested all the girls who did volleyball to do weightlifting. I joined that, so that was kind of the introduction of me weight training. And then the other season was flag football. I believe I only did flag football for a year or so. I believe it was my sophomore year of high school was the last year I did any sports. Sophomore or junior year, I really forget, to be honest. It was because I got a job finally. I actually had 2 jobs in high school. I worked at a taco place called Tijuana Flats. I would leave school. If you know Jacksonville, there's a Tijuana Flats on Old St. Augustine Road. There's a Kohl's right next to it. I would leave school, go to that Kohl's, change in the bathroom, go to Tijuana Flats and work, go home, change into my other work uniform, which was at a local gym. I worked in the play area with the kids, so when the parents worked out, they dropped off their kids, I would watch those kids. That was probably like the best job. It was so fun hanging out with kids all day because really never judged you. Besides this one time when a kid said my belly was really big, and then that was just awkward talking to the parents because I didn't want to bring it up, but my coworker brought it up and I was just standing there very awkwardly. But that's when I knew I was gaining weight, but I had a free gym membership, so I was constantly trying to work out at the end of every single shift. That was the time, no one really knew, but that was the time when I was bulimic and I binged eat. That was a period of my eating disorder. I am not too sure how I fell into it, but it had to be between the sports I played and my job working at a gym. Somewhere in between there, being a young girl, something was just wrong with my brain in a way that just made me hate myself, hate my body. Maybe it was because I saw all these fitness people at the gym and I was working out so much and I never looked like them. So it was really difficult in the beginning because everyone always told me too, like, you work out so hard. Like members at the gym would always be like, oh my gosh, you run on the treadmill for so long. Like I was honestly a beast when it came to working out, but there was always something off with my health. And it was because I binged eat every single night. So like they said, you can't out exercise a bad diet. And I was the true example of that. Leading up to senior year, about to graduate, I really was motivated to get my training certification to be a personal trainer because in my thought process at the time, if I became a personal trainer, I would recover from an eating disorder, because who would want to listen to someone who is a chubby personal trainer in a way? That's kind of like how my brain was going. Honestly, that really helped. As soon as I graduated, I got my training certification. I dropped, I believe, like 20 pounds in a month. It was after high school. I was just working at the gym at the time, so I was always at the gym, and every single day I would do cardio and then my weight training and did my best to eat as clean as possible. I did have a lot of nights where I binge ate, but I think it was a lot less than I was doing before, which really helped reach my fitness goal at the time, because when I lost those pounds, I cannot express how many people came up to me and said, holy crap, like what did you do? You look so good. And then that was when I was like, oh crap, I think I'm doing the right thing. Like I think I'm figuring this whole fitness and eating routine out to look the way I did. That was when I went out, got my first personal training job at a LA Fitness. It was crazy because I worked there for about a year. Randomly one day, I was like, holy crap, I don't have my eating disorder, which is so shocking to me. I know I have a video about talking about my eating disorder on my YouTube channel that I posted a few years ago. I did record one recently, but half of the footage was blurry, so I have no idea what to do. So that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, kind of just briefly talk about it, more so talk about the fitness journey rather than the eating disorder. But I wanted to tie in like how much fitness and the gym has helped me throughout all of this, and discovering myself and finding the right balance with my health. So after a year of personal training, I believe I went to another gym, continued training, and I absolutely loved it. Of course, things happen and life happens. So I ended up falling into a full-time position at an engineering company. So that was about when I was 20, and I turned 29 this year. So that was about 9 years ago. It was hard at the very beginning. I then realized the struggles and challenges my clients went through when finding time to go to the gym, to eat healthy, because working a full-time job, I don't know if anyone works in the engineering industry. I don't know how or what to compare it to, but it's mentally draining in a way. There's so much learning. Every single day you have to learn something new, I feel like. For the past 10 years, I've been going through the ringer with my brain. I had a very difficult time finding a good workout balance or a workout routine with my work schedule. So that's when I started doing workout challenges on my YouTube channel. It was hard because what I came from, I was working out maybe 2-3 times a day. It was hard transitioning into a new workout routine, which meant I couldn't work out 2 to 3 times a day. I really had to sit down and structure out a realistic workout schedule and routine for my lifestyle. So if you're new here, I've been posting workout challenges for the past few years, and they're really geared towards people with busy schedules. I have a lot of follow-along workout videos that are between 12 to 16 minutes, and then a lot of gym workout challenges where we do very effective workouts that will help you reach your fitness goals. I like how my brain just stopped and then was like, just take a bite. Back to what I was saying. I do want to say this because I feel like not a lot of people talk about this. Still to this day, it's a challenge balancing my full-time job and my workout routine. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but doing YouTube videos, I have a YouTube channel, that is honestly another full-time job. I had to give myself grace because currently right now, I am only working out a few days a week. I'm prioritizing my diet, so making sure I eat healthy just to balance out the few days that I do work out. People don't tell you this. This is just a season for me, and you could be in a season yourself where work or family is such a priority right now that you have to decrease the times where you are working out or you're focusing on your health. But giving yourself grace and realizing how far you've come so far in your health or fitness journey will keep you going, because you are the strong individual person that you know. To whoever is watching this out there, just know you're not alone. This thing called life is not easy to do, especially having such a busy schedule, making time for relationships, family, friends, your job, your hobbies.